Right, now then, more stabbings. This time in London. Now, I've not seen this footage, don't know anything about it. I've only heard the term stabbings. Man shot dead, says here, by police after terror-related stabbing injuries 2 in South London. Now then, you tell me something. There's stabbings and shootings and acid attacks in London daily. Okay, so why should this be any different? That's the first question I ask, and we should all ask, why should this be any different? Now, I've not seen as I say, the footage. I don't know anything about this pegging thing. Alright, I'm learning, or going to learn now, see what's happened. So again, why should this be breaking news? Mainstream news. Okay? Let's see what they're telling us, because so far we've had all these terrorist related attacks of all sorts have been fake. They've been blatant fakes to keep the people in fear. Oh, let's have a look.
Incident happened unfolding on this busy high street in South London, around 50 metres behind me at about 2 o'clock. It's a very fluid situation still.
Usual words, around 2 o'clock, fluid situation, still fluid. You see how they do it? They can't speak like the common man can speak. They need to hype things up, make a bit of excitement, a bit of theatre, to engage people, to draw us in. Sort that.
Metres behind me at about 2 o'clock. It's a very fluid situation still. The police were very quick to declare this a terrorist-related incident. What we know so far is the man was shot by armed police here. We believe on the pavement just over there, where there's still several belongings.
Where's this pavement?
Strewn on the ground. This is still a crime scene, obviously. Police and a very heavy police presence still here, as you can see. Scotland Yard have confirmed in the last few moments that the man has been pronounced dead. Police have also said they believe they're dealing with 2 injured victims following earlier.
Right. Okay. Let us just go over this short piece, because it's I won't say the word. It's a cock-up, to be polite. It's a total cock-up. Where are the clothing? Where's the clothing? You've just pointed out there's clothing, but haven't pointed it out. You've pointed it out in your words, but you've not pointed it out physically, literally. Where is it? Right, let's go over what's going on here.
Folding on this busy high street in South London, around 50 metres behind me at about 2 o'clock. It's a very fluid situation still. The police were very quick.
So why did you just cut this? Come on everybody. Listen to the man and watch what is happening. Again, he's not pointing out where the clothing that he's saying is there, on the pavement. Equally, it's cut. So, it's been to an editing suite, so it's not live. And being the time of day this is, looks like evening, and it's gone to an editing suite, it's been cut, following a storyboard that they have. This must be cut out here, this must be cut out here, and this must be joined to here. When was this released? I'm astounded. But it's cut. Watch it being cut.
It's a very fluid situation still. The police were very...
Sorry, even there it's cut to bring this in.
South London, around 50 metres behind me at about 2 o'clock.
Cut.
It's a very fluid situation still.
So what did you say that they needed to be cut before you came to fluid situation?
It's a very fluid situation still. The police were very quick to
Sorry.
Meters behind me at about 2 o'clock. It's a very fluid situation.
2 o'clock. You see, 2 o'clock. Some will say, oh, well, it's just a halted piece. Yeah, of course it is. One doesn't flow on from the other still.
The police were very quick.
There you are, cut and shunt. Cut and shunt. Earlier footage put into this footage.
To declare this a terrorist-related incident. What we know so far is the man was shot by armed police here. We believe on the pavement just over there, where there are still several belongings strewn on the ground.
Where? Where? Over there. Where over there? The whole thing is out of context. Completely out of context. Alright, he's standing around here because this is at the back of him, isn't it? Eh? So it's around here. So where's the clothing, mate? Where are the belongings on the pavement?
Police here. We believe on the pavement just over there, where there are still several belongings strewn on the ground. This is still a crime scene, obviously, and a very heavy police presence still here, as you can see. Scotland Yard have confirmed in the last few moments that the man has been pronounced dead. Police have also said they believe there are...
Last few moments. So when was this filmed? Last few moments. This is in the pigging morning or afternoon. Look at it. Hang on. This is a different. This is a different hour of the day than he's standing in.
To declare this a terrorist-related incident. What we know so far is the man was shot by armed...
So this is the day. This is the morning or afternoon. It's not in the evening as he's standing.
Police here. We believe on the pavement just over there, where there are still several belongings strewn on the ground. This is still a crime scene, obviously, and a very heavy police presence still here, as you can see. Scotland Yard have confirmed in the last few moments that the man has been pronounced dead. Police have also said they believe they are dealing with 2 injured victims following...
Just a minute, just a minute. Come back one. He's telling us, as you can see. Okay? Let's get the two together. There's clothing on the pavement. Strewn on the pavement, he says. Then he says you can see all the police. Now this is a mess. Because we're not seeing the stuff on the pavement. We are seeing the police. How does he know we're seeing the police? Because he's doing a piece at night. The police are not here except for 1 or 2. This lot. Him. And the car. So it's a pigging script that he's reading from. And he's joined 2 different scenes up together. And there's only one scene that we're seeing. The police. Just follow it through again.
Behind me at about 2 o'clock. It's a very fluid situation.
2 o'clock.
The police were very quick to declare this a terrorist-related incident. What we know so far is the man was shot by armed police here. We believe on the pavement just over there, where there are still several belongings.
So just over there where there are several belongings, okay? So he's talking now of an evening and there's still belongings on the pavement. We got that?
Strewn on the ground. This is still a crime scene, obviously, and a very heavy police presence still here, as you can see.
A very heavy police presence is here, as you can see. Well, this is the only heavy police presence.
Have confirmed in the last few moments.
This here is the only heavy police presence. Okay? And he's saying you can see it. Where is it here? He's not saying you can see it in the afternoon, but you can see it now. Here, he's putting it in the tense of here, now.
In South London, around 50 metres behind me at about 2 o'clock. It's a very fluid situation still, but police were very quick to declare this a terrorist-related incident. What we know so far is the man was shot by armed police here, we believe on the pavement just over there where there are still several belongings strewn on the ground. This is still a crime scene, obviously, and a very heavy police presence still here, as you can see. Scotland Yard have confirmed in the last few moments...
He says himself in the script that there is a heavy police presence with him. Listen to the words he's just used.
Scotland Yard have confirmed in the last few moments that the man has been pronounced dead. Police have also said they believe they're dealing with 2 injured victims.
Sorry, I haven't got far back enough. Let's go to there.
See,
We'll go to there and we should have it now.
obviously, and a very heavy police presence still here, as you can see.
Still here, as you can see. Come on, let's go at it again at 29 seconds in.
Crime scene, obviously, and a very heavy police presence still here, as you...
A very heavy police presence still here. Yeah, look at it. Like picking cock up. Hey? Where's the heavy police presence? There is here, in the same area. Same place.
Armed police here, we believe on the pavement just over there where there's still...
Because there it is again, you see, that's the shop behind him. And these are the houses behind him.
Several belongings strewn on the ground. This is still a crime scene, obviously, and a very heavy police presence still here, as you can see. Scotland Yard have confirmed in the last few moments that the man has been pronounced dead. Police have also said they believe they're dealing with 2 injured victims following earlier initial reports of several people being stabbed.
Really? Yeah, look at all the police behind you that you say we can see. Oh, absolutely. By yak, all those emergency vehicles. Oh, it must be expensive, you know, to still have them there like that. Of course we can see them. Oh, what a wondrous web they weave when first they practice to deceive. The media and the pigging government. Go on, let's see what else you're pigging up.
We don't know the condition of the injured yet, but
Really?
the London Ambulance Service has said they are treating a number of patients at the scene. Several images of the incident
Do you know who writes these pigging scripts? Come on! Ugh. Did you just hear what he just said? Eh? Please pay attention to what he just said. The context. Well, the tense. All right. Listen to what he just said.
The service has said they are treating a number of patients at the scene.
It's a cracker. Hey, it's a cracker. Have you got this? I'll play it once more and then if you haven't quite got it, I'll just explain it.
The injured yet, but the London Ambulance Service has said they are treating a number of patients at the scene.
Hey? Yeah, let's go that one. Now then, this is later on in the evening, okay? There's supposed to be, as he says, a huge amount of vehicles behind him, emergency vehicles, he's told us that. Of course we can't see it because he's telling lies. He's then saying that the emergency services are saying that they're treating people at the scene. Well, the scene was around 2 o'clock, thereabouts, in the afternoon. And it's just madness. How can they still be treating the people at the scene at this time of night? Oh dear. Go on.
Know the condition of the injured yet, but the London Ambulance Service has said they are treating a number of patients at the scene.
Yeah?
Several images of the incident have surfaced on social media,
Really?
some showing whole fleets of emergency services vehicles here, paramedics as well as...
But you've just said earlier on they're still here. Oh, goodness, what a mess.
Police and several unconfirmed reports also of what the man was seen carrying and wearing. One witness has said they saw the man carrying a machete and silver canisters whilst being chased by undercover police. But again, I should stress these are unconfirmed reports.
And Ivor, what more are witnesses saying about what's happened there this afternoon?
Is she referring to this as an afternoon? Because it's not an afternoon. It's dull. It's going down. Alright, the light's going down.
Well, we have managed to speak to some witnesses. One person told us earlier that they heard 3 gunshots fired, and as well as seeing a man lying lifeless on the pavement, as I say, over there, and a woman walking away looking distressed. I also spoke to one man just a few moments ago. This is what he had to say.
Obviously, we were calling police. I stood about here just because I wanted to...
Hang on, moments ago. Here's the normal eyewitnesses, alright? Moments ago. What is in the background? Not only the absence of emergency vehicles and any crime scene, because the man's been dead. Where's it all been taped off? Say he's round here, or anywhere round here. Where is it is signifying that the fella is dead? You know, it's crime scene. Socko's there. But look at the sky. Look at the sky. It tells you the period of time that this is going at. Compare this with this. This is duller. Now, this was supposed to be an interview a few moments ago. A few minutes ago, right? But the sky has changed.
This is what he had to say.
Obviously, we were calling police.
It's brighter.
Out here just because I wanted to...
Okay?
A few moments ago, this is what he had to say.
This is duller. And don't go on about the camera shots and all this business. Because look at it. Stop your excuses. Look at it. What's going on?
Just a few moments ago, this is what he had to say.
Obviously, we were calling police.
So it's in the same area. The sky, the light has changed. A few moments. In a few moments. It's lighter here than it is here. So, basically, the camera's focused upon this fella here. Alright? In this situation. At the same time, the fella that speaks to him should still have this same background. Because the camera is static. It's on a tripod. Or it's on a shoulder. It doesn't matter. It's still here. The camera cannot alter your background here. The light.
Ago, this is what he had to say.
Obviously, we were calling police. I stood about here just because I wanted to give a bit more space, and then there was police coming all up the streets here.
So this is pre-recorded. So we're back to this now. And there's no flashing light of a police car as there was just. The back of his head. Move your head, mate.
Coming all up the streets here.
No, I haven't quite got it. Let's move your pigging head. Let's see if we can get... And comb your sodding hair.
Obviously, we were calling police.
It is, in there. It's flashing in the windowsill there. In the window. Okay.
I stood about here just because
So you got going... So it's flashing still in the window.
wanted to give it a bit more space, and then there was police coming all up the streets here.
As I say, this is a very
Yeah.
fluid situation.
You lying toad. Not only is the flashing gone from there, if we look onto the left-hand side, it wasn't 2 frigging so-called minutes ago. Alright? Look at this. Just keep an eye on NHS here, this sign. Alright?
We're calling police.
It's flashing. Touchwood Pharmacy. Shelter. Okay.
I stood about here
Flashing.
just because I wanted to give it a bit more space, and then there was police coming all
Hang
up
on
the
a minute.
streets.
That's not
here.
flashing. Ah, sorry.
This is a very fluid situation.
They've got it out of shot. So it's the other one that's flashing. That's not. Okay. My correction.
Police say though that the area
But that's
is
gone.
under control now.
The sky's different. We've been had, ladies and gentlemen. We've been had.